Hey, welcome back to another video on You're Not Alone. Please like, comment, subscribe. Helps me to get on the algorithm. But today we're going to be talking about people that hate you, but they still copy everything that you do. Recognize imitation is the biggest form of flattery. You're going to inspire people on your journey. People are going to want to learn from you. People are going to look up to you. This video isn't to point out those types of people. It's to point out the ones that despise everything you got going on. They're jealous, they're envious, but still want to take your blueprint and still apply it to themselves. Now, I have a type of mindset, like, I just want everybody to win. I don't really care. Another person's success, doesn't really bother me, to the fullest. But why will people just kind of get into your energy just to study you? And I be thinking, that's just way too much. Why do you need to be fake out here? Why can't you just really just be your authentic self? And you have to kind of be wary of that as well, because everyone's kind of putting on a mask out here in society. If they feel like you know what you're doing, especially your enemies and whatnot, they'll grab that, they'll take what you got going on. And on top of that too, they'll lower your self-esteem about what you're doing to get you to stop doing that said thing so they can go do it and apply it to their lives. It's very sick. It's very manipulative. They like to call this destiny swappers, in the spiritual world. But I remember I had a friend, this was in high school, and I remember bro would copy how I would dress, how I would talk. Every time I had a talking stage or a girlfriend, he would try to talk to that person as soon as me and that person was done. And growing up, I never knew what that was, you get me? And the person did not like me at all. But I still kept this person around as a friend because I kept just thinking to myself, everyone was a good person. And this was just leaving me open to just getting more and more attacked by this person. And ultimately, there was this girl that I didn't even like her. I think she liked me. I don't know if he thought I had something with her, but he ended up getting together with her and marrying her. And then when he got together with her, he just cut me off because he was jealous that I would try to get with this girl. I think a lot of times too, people think that you think like them. So they be thinking, if I was in this position, I would do this. But I don't even be thinking like that. I just try to focus on my life. Do I make mistakes in my life? Of course, but I try to learn from it. But this whole it just makes me not want to deal with people a lot. And I have to kind of fight these thoughts a lot because there's a lot of different enemies you have to kind of face out here when it comes to monitoring spirits, destiny swappers, narcissists. So I think it just comes down to having discernment. But even when you have discernment, people can just get one over on you. Sometimes I have someone do something to me, I'm like, whoa, I didn't expect that one. And I pride myself into having high discernment, but I also pride myself into learning from my mistakes. So when someone does do something out of the norm, out of the ordinary, I'm able to kind of go back to the drawing board and learn more information about that, to not let this same thing happen to me again in the future. That's just how I kind of view life and certain things. But you have to kind of be very wary with who you let into your energy. No, not everyone out here is a friend. A lot of people play a character, and that might confuse you when you're super authentic and you're just giving everyone your genuine version. But you also become a target to those types of people too, because when they see you're genuine, when they see they just think you don't know what's going on. They think you're very naive. So that will leave you open to being very manipulated by a lot of people out here. And the people that do these things, it's a subconscious behavior. So that makes it even scarier because they're moving unconsciously. And when people move unconsciously, the behavior is a lot more ingrained, and it's a lot more fluid where you don't notice it. So protect yourself spiritually out here. What are some ways to protect yourself? I fast. Fasting gives me the eyes to see the BS that be going on out here. Do things to raise your vibration. Go to the gym, journal, meditate, things of that nature. Gain more knowledge on these things. Just the fact that you guys watching this video is raising your frequency. And that's just how you have to kind of view things, and keep genuine people around you. And when you do find those genuine people, hold on to them, because there's not a lot of them out here. And your discernment is going to grow too when you kind of notice patterns within people. like humans are complex, but at the end of the day, they're not that complex. It's like people be doing the same things. Like once you see that red flag, peep it and move accordingly. Like that's how I always say it as well. If you have someone around you where all they're really doing is asking you questions, you can tell like they don't really like you like that, why keep that person in your life? I think a lot of people keep people in their lives because they get lonely. They just need somebody in their lives. Like, and I was like that as well. I feel like I had to go through like my spiritual awakening for me to be like, I can be by myself. I can be in my own energy. And when you can be by yourself, it's hard to manipulate you, because I'm not putting my boundaries or my self-respect, I'm not throwing that out the window because I need someone to be in my life. And that's why I find myself alone a lot, because of my standards are so high. Like the higher up you vibrate, the higher standards will be. That's just like a natural thing. And I'm okay with that. Like that just means when I finally get that one person in my life, it's gonna be someone of value, someone that isn't doing like all this slick BS that people be doing in society. But I just feel like society's getting worse. I see people digressing or regressing, my bad, instead of progressing. I feel like it has to get worse before it gets better, and eventually it will get there. You get me? Until then, I stay to myself, discernment pretty strong. I do have some people on the internet that I have found to connect with, and these people give me hope that not everyone out there is just moving like a savage, a demon. And recognize that as you are constantly doing things to raise your frequency and you are staying on top of your knowledge, you're just doing things to improve every single day, you become a blueprint to a lot of these people. And some people will come and ask you, and I love those types of people. Those types of people are humble. You can tell they listen as well. And the crazy thing about it too is the people that come to you and ask, they will get a lot further than the people that just hate you and try to copy you, try to learn you from a distance. Because it's not just the things that you do, it's like your mindset, how you move, your energy, and all those different things. And that's the info you could pass on to the next person. But if everyone's trying to get this info from you from a very surface level type of standpoint, it's not going to work out. Like when it comes to destiny swappers, no one can really take what's yours unless you give it to them. But recognize that when people try to do these things, it takes your type of mindset to get to where you've gotten to. Like the reason I'm able to do certain things is because I've went through some things like that's molded my mindset to being this type of person. I've read the right books, I've put in the work, I've suffered. So if you just try to take something from the surface and try to apply it to you, it might work for the short term, but you're always gonna fall off. Like when people do things like that, I see them fall off immediately, because people be thinking these things are easy that you be doing. And also too, people think that like you just have an easy life. Like no, you had to probably suffer to get what you had to get. And a lot of people aren't willing to suffer, to put in the blood, sweat, and tears. So once they kind of realize that, they would just fall off. So you just have to kind of peep these things, and once again, keep your frequency high and just wish love on these people. Don't ever wish bad on them, because you fight fire with fire, that negative energy is just going to come right back at you. And that's just how I'm kind of viewing reality. Like, I don't care who you are. Like, I want you to win. I want you to figure it out. I want you to conquer your demons. And that's the reason, like, things be happening for me. And that's just how you have to kind of view life. But that's just my 2 cents. I am going to end the video right there. Once again, I appreciate all you guys, like, subscribing, liking, commenting my video. If you guys could do that on this video, I truly appreciate it. But yeah, I will catch you guys on the next video. Peace.